All right. Good little lint roll, and we'll get rolling into the break itself. This is a full case of Cosmic Chrome Football. Just give everybody a second to get in here too. I'm assuming the Steelers are going to pick Sanders at 83. I just don't see him going. If he doesn't get picked by the Steelers this time around, I don't know where he's going to go. All right, for anybody not familiar with Cosmic, it's one nucleus refractor and possibility of autographs, just like it is in baseball. So no guaranteed autographs, but there's definitely autographs in the product. And we had a team list on the right, overhead camera in the bottom left-hand corner. Appreciate the guys that eventually took the quarterback teams. It's pretty clutch. And let's get rolling. The product does look really good too. I was surprised. A really hot product on Fanatics Live. So I was surprised that we didn't I wouldn't say snap fill because it's football, but I mean I was just surprised it took so long. Hope everybody's having a good night, a good week as it's Friday. All right. Good luck. Yeah, I mean, the tribute's going to be still a little bit further away. I'm going to have to bring that one down to Georgia with me. We got Peyton, Reed, Sharp, Lad McConkey, Emmitt Smith, launching to orbit Warren Moon, Bo Nix on the Star Command, Latham, Ryans, Elway, and we have our first numbered card. It's going to be a 68 out of 150. It's going to be a purple. Bucky Irving to the Bucks. That's going to go to Theo. I think that's how you say your name. If it's not, my bad. We have Braswell, Brad Johnson Hall, the Star Cluster. I'm sure we'll get probably at least 3 of those. Fatanu, Amendola, Corbett, and Dawkins. We have Fashanu, Long. Launch into orbit, Spencer Rattler. Drew Brees in the Star Command, Wiggins, Long. Porter, Westbrook, Hall Jr., Griffin. Gronkowski, Galaxy Greats. Bo Nix, Charlie Batch, Keekly, Burton on the refractor. Rakestraw, Brady, Bo Jackson. Galaxy Great Singletary, Smith. Vic, we have Bailey. Peyton Manning on the Galaxy Greats Fuaga. Atwater, Aikman, Young, Joe Alt. Joe Alt had a terrific year last year. The Chargers, we got Drew Brees, Watt. Star Command, Peyton Manning, Mitchell. Williams, Manley, Launch into Orbit, Peyton Manning, Walker. Sproles, and we have our first Planetary Pursuit, the Sun, Xavier Worthy. Be Jose Garcia with the Chiefs. Wow. They passed on Sanders. Ooh. Devin Hester, Bishop, Culpepper, Taylor, Brown, Caleb Williams, Staubach, Suggs. We're going to have Nixon, Elway on the Star Cluster, Lloyd, Sims, McCaffrey. We have Terrell Suggs for the Ravens. We have Wiley, Terrell Suggs on the green speckle, 71 out of 75. The Ravens. So we have a planet. Well, we have the star in our universe, not a planet, on the sun for Xavier Worthy, and then we're going to get Suggs on the green there. We have Jones Drew, Cooper DeJean on the Nucleus Refractor. Going to go to the Eagles. And that's going to go to Jose Garcia. Got Star Command, Bradley, Dan Fouts, Matthews, Falk, and Jaden Daniels. Not a bad first box. We didn't get an auto, but we did get, like I said, the Sun. Oh boy, who do the Chiefs want? Every time the Chiefs trade up, it makes me nervous because they pick somebody that's a fucking monster when they do. And the Chiefs don't need any more monsters. I was going to say, they already win fucking too much as it is with Mahomes. Killing me. We have Matthews, Ray Lewis, Michael Vick, Drake May, Moss, Owens, Fouts, Sanders, Taylor, Eli Manning, Barry Foster, Coleman, Smith, Manning, John Elway launching to orbit, Murphy, Hester, and we have a Caleb Williams, the son to the Bears. Nice hit there. The Planetary Pursuit, super common, Nicholas. You said you watched a couple of these. Go to Jared Archer. Nice hit there for the Bears. Yeah, C.J. Stroud, Smith, Hall, Favre, Johnson, Polk, Johnson, and Everett. 2 out of 25 going to the Titans. Seeing some people were bitching about that. Or War Moon. Pretty sure War Moon said it was okay. Two out of 25 going to go to Michael Nolan. War Moon. If the Heritage fills up before I'm done breaking this, I'll run the Heritage at night. We have Horo, Johnson, Gray. On the Nucleus Refractor, we got Sanders and Jackson, Brooks, Earl Campbell, Pepper, launch into orbit, Bo Nix, Barry Sanders, Lob, Mold, Suggs, Newbin, Nicholas. We got Roman Wilson, McCaffrey, Staubach, Vick, Cowing, Falk, Drew Jones, Sims, Wilson, Sharp, Caleb Williams, launch into orbit, Beasley, Rice, Drew Brees, J.J. Watt, Gold, Burton, and Jr. for the Cardinals. Drew Brees, Troy Aikman, Singletary, Davis, Charlie Batch, Kuechly. We have Galaxy Greats Ed McCaffrey for the Broncos, 85 out of 99 on the blue. Broncos and Jared. Brooks, Jackson, Johnson. We're going to have Elway, Manning, and Nix. Jenkins, Long, Porter. Bullock for the Texans. Kalen Bullock on the green. 72 out of 75 on green for the Texans, and Phillip Lemons. You have Cooper, Westberg with the crimp in there. Then we got Slovis. Actually has a crimp right across his forehead on the white. Probably can get this remade. Gonna go to the Colts. Not a number, but they got a pat crimp. They crimped it wrong. You have Jackson and Sanders. Yeah, Burton. Archie Manning, and then we got a just absolutely terribly crimped card on Arnold, McCardell, Williams, Barner, Worthy, Newsome, and Earl Campbell. Beebe, Bowers, Hall. We got Molds, Barry Sanders on the Galaxy Greats, Jenkins. Gonna have Westberg, We got Launch into Orbit Jim Kelly, 6 out of 50. On the die cut, gave it a little bit of corner. They didn't go full tier like they did in baseball. Gave it a little corner on the one side. Launch into Orbit for the Bills and Matthew McKenzie. Steve Young, Luke McCaffrey, Peterson, Charles, Warren Moon, Davis, Sims, Kelsey, Rice, Wright, Moss, Sims. The Star Cluster, Latu, McMahon, Smith, Richardson, Estime, George, Flutie, Aikman, Leggett, Davis, Todd Heap, Esiason, Vidal, Witten, Aikman, Owens, Smith, Okoye. We're going to have Warren Moon, Keyshawn Johnson, say we're going to have a 7 out of 25 Keyshawn Johnson for the Jets and John Clark, part of the closing teams he took. We got Roman Wilson, Jones, Drake May on Launch into Orbit, McNabb, Barton, Greasy, Bradshaw, Will Levis, and Leary. That's going to put us 3 boxes in. Alright, let's get in the box 4. Good luck to everybody. Got Richardson, Brian Greasy, Kurt Warner, Fatanu, Flutie, McMahon, Smith, Fashanu, George, McMahon, Bo Nix, Fuaga, Bledsoe, Greasy, Bradshaw, Alt, Montana, Betts, Singletary, Mitchell, Witten, Davis. We have McNabb, Rakestraw Jr. We have Warren Moon. Oh, nice hit for the Steelers. Roman Wilson on the white. We go to Nicholas and the Steelers. So rookie hit right there for the linebacker. We got Drew Brees, Smith, Peterson just got arrested for DWI last night, or DUI. We have Charles, Okoye, McConkey, Kelsey, Rice, Gronkowski, Latham, Moss, Sims. We have Luke Kuechly on the green for the Panthers, 9 out of 75. Going to go to Charlie. We have Braswell, Winslow, Johnson, Peyton, Washington, Johnson, McNabb. We have McLennan. 44 out of 99 on the Blue Star Cluster for Drake May and Tom Brady. Nice little hit there for John Clark. We got Williams, Westbrook, Steve Young, Wiggins, Newsom, Campbell, McCardle, Hall Jr., Heap, Esiason, Star Cluster, May and Brady. We got Nix, Manning, Moss, Gore Jr., Newton, Manning, Taylor, Anthony Richardson, Williams, Johnson, Hester Smith, McMillan, Favre, Anthony Richardson, Chad Johnson, Mitchell, Everett, Hall. We got Brian Dawkins for the Eagles and Corley, I mean. 102 out of 150. Puts his 4 boxes in. Some decent parallels. Still no auto though. I think we're going to hit a couple here. Getting into the middle of this case. The Rams are picking Sanders here. I thought they invited Jalen Milroe to the green room. Why did they do that? This dude's going to be like a 5th round draft pick. We have Bledsoe, Kelly, Johnson, Ellis, Montana, Bettis, Sehorn, Lassiter, Lewis, Bowe. We have Means, Bailey, Kelly, Joe Montana launching to orbit, Newton, Dickey. We got a Tom Brady Mercury. Gonna go to the Patriots, and that's gonna go to John Clark. They sit there on the Brady. He said he needed a Brady or May. Gets the Brady on the Mercury. Walter Payton, Williams, Levis, Young, Stroud, McMillan, Jones, Gates. We have Brady and May, Mitchell, Robinson, Marino, Eric Moulds on the 69 out of 75 on the green. Corley, Sanders, Atwater, Gronkowski, Washington, Manning, Warner, Cribbs, McLennan, Sims. We have Kelsey. And then we're going to have Brooks, Benson, and Corum. 20 out of 25. So that's going to be the Rams, the Panthers, and Benson is a Cardinal. So who has the Cardinals? The Cardinals is John Clark. The Rams is Chris Johnson. And the Panthers is Charlie. I'll get you guys in a group. You guys can figure out how you guys want to handle that. I saw 25 of all the running backs from last year that are in the product. We got Shipley, Moss, Eli Manning, Joe Montana, Chop Robinson, McMahon, Richardson. Behind Richardson is going to be a Plumlee. There you have 150 for the Jaguars on the purple. Benson, Flutie, Smith, Hartman and Daniels, Gore Jr., Greasy, and Bradshaw. We have Eddie George, Guyton, Newsom, Jim Kelly, Richardson, Franklin, Davis, Heap, Esiason, Jordan, Moon, Witten again, Sanat, Charles, Okoye. We have Arnold on the refractor. We got Gray, Jerry Rice, Peterson, Tom Brady, and Cooper DeJean. Get a bin for everything here. Still no Sanders, dude. I am surprised. Thought maybe the Rams might pick Sanders to be like the replacement for Stafford, but I guess not. I don't know where they're gonna go. I have no clue, man. Sims, McCaffrey, and we're going to have Rod Smith for the Broncos, 15 out of 25. Broncos, and that's going to go to Jared. We got Brooks, Jones, Drew, Johnson, Emmitt Smith, Jenkins, Fouts, Matthews, Falk, Franklin, Owens, C.J. Stroud, Drew Brees, Jordan, Taylor, Manning, Moss, Sanat, Manley, Breeze. We have McCaffrey and McCaffrey, Murphy, Sproles, Williams, McMahon, and Smith. We have Brown. And we were first autograph, 48 out of 50, Caleb Williams on the Equinox on card. Big hit there for the Bears and Jared on the Caleb Williams. Big hit. Nice hit, buddy. Holy shit, Milrow got picked before. Steve Young, Polk, Suggs, Culpepper, Taylor, Cooper, Staubach, Mold, Sherman, Orhoro, Jackson, Batch, Richardson, Burton, Sharp, Brady, Coleman, Harrison Jr., Peyton, Reed. We have Neighbors, Worthy, and Coleman, Rattler, Ryans, Elway, and Smith. Lob, Hall, McNabb, Bo Jackson, Wilson, Dawkins, Johnson. We have Bruce Matthews, 107 out of 150 on the purple. We have Cowing, Amendola, Corbett, Montana, Wilson, Young, Vic. We have Kurt Warner for the Cardinals, 58 out of 99. Go to John Clark and the Cardinals on the Galaxy Greats, Kurt Warner. Drake May, Aikman. We're getting a super. Put that at the end, why not? We have Coleman, Sharp, Bettis, Sanders, Watt, Atwater. I think it's a quarterback too, maybe not. No. Boomer Esiason for the Bengals on the 1/1 Superfractor. Good old Boomer. Going to Justin Wood and the Bengals. Sit there on the super. Atwater is the last card. Let's see, let me roll again. That's going to put us halfway through. So in that box, there was a Caleb Williams out of 50 autograph, and then Boomer Esiason super. I'd say it's a pretty good box. Alright, I guess Sanders goes to Cleveland. Pick 94. Got Suggs, McMillan. Had a pretty good year last year on the Nucleus Refractor. Joe Montana, Gore Jr., McCaffrey, Staubach, Molds, Guyton. Sims, Jaden Daniels in the launch into orbit, Tom Brady, Ellis, Matthews, Falk, Drew Jones, Lassiter, Owens, Fouts, Hartman and Daniels, Means, Atwater, Aikman, Steve Young, Gray, Watt, Dan Marino on the white border. One of the Dolphins. We have Jackson and Sanders, DeJean and Williams. We have Manley, Breeze, Shipley, Brown, Sproles, Witten, Chop Robinson, Culpepper, Taylor, Charlie Batch for the Steelers, 13/75. Fan favorite in the Steel City for sure. Got Benson, Long, Porter. Got Benson again. Murphy III, Griffin, Gronkowski, Vick, Smith, Jackson, Batch, Kuechly, Hulk, Brady. Michael Vick again, Cooper, Reed, Sharp, Wayne Corbett, 113 out of 150 on the purple. Horo, Smith, Peyton, Barry Foster, Brooks, Hall, Ryans, Elway, Jenkins, Johnson, Bailey, Troy Polamalu, Franklin, Amendola, Corbett, Dawkins, Jordan, Bryce Young, Vic, Stroud, and Sanat. Definitely was not the premier box, I would say. So who you think goes next, McCord or Sanders? Quarterbacks. We have Earl Campbell, McCardell, Jerome Bettis, 24/99 on the Galaxy Greats. Bro, what is going on? Holy shit. Bro, what is McClellan? Newsom? What was Shador Sanders doing in interviews, dog? We got McCaffrey, Wiggins, Heap, Esiason, Dan Marino for the Dolphins. Purple 128 out of 150. Go to John Clark and the Finns. We got Hall, Witten, Davis, Manning, Nix, Charles, Okoye, Moon, Rakestraw Jr., Johnson, Eli Manning, D'Angelo Hall, Williams, Hall again, Favre, and Joe Montana. We got McMillan, Johnson, Everett, Drake May, Mitchell, McNabb, Winslow, Smith, Corley, Williams, Johnson, Rice and Rice, Washington, Peterson, Gronkowski, Elway, Smith, Sims, Kelsey, Rice, McConkey, Richardson, Moss, Nix, Elway, Manning, and Latham. Jim McMahon, Smith, Warren Moon, Braswell, Doug Flutie. And we're going to get an 18 out of 25 Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Going to go to Brenda. Sick hit here for the Raiders. And Brenda. We're going to have Troy Aikman, Fatanu, Greasy, Bradshaw, George, Fashanu, Seahorn, Bledsoe, Young, Fuaga, Montana, Bettis. We got Gore Jr. for the Bills, 81 out of 99. Go Matthew McKenzie. See if Gore Jr. gets a little bit of expanded role this year. And have Alt, Dwayne Bowe, Guyton for the Cowboys. Nucleus Refractor. We got Cole Beasley, Mitchell, Bailey, Kelly, Lewis, and Walker. That's going to put us 2/3 of the way through. 8 boxes is box 9. I mean, really the only chance at this point is the Raiders or the Steelers. Nobody else really needs a quarterback. I actually like that Xavier Watts pick for the Falcons. We have Dawkins, We got all in the nucleus refractor: Sherman, Williams, Vic Amendola, Corbett, Lloyd, Young. We have Elway, C.J. Stroud, Wiley, Ryans, Elway, McCaffrey, Walker, Johnson, Hall. We got a Tom Brady. 38 out of 50 gold. Nice hit there. Put him next to his Mercury. We got Bishop, Sharp, and we got throwback Terry Bradshaw. 22 out of 25 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they grabbed an old school photo to where you almost can't tell that it's photoshopped at all with the logo off. Nice hit for Nicholas on the Bradshaw. We have Vic, Alt, Smith, Peyton, Reed, and Mitchell. You got Griffin, Gronkowski, Long, Fatanu, Batch, Kuechly, Bettis, Fashanu, Brady, Jackson, Bo Nix, Fuaga, Young, Stroud, Rice, Hall, Jones, Gates, Levis, Bo Nix, Dwayne Bowe, Montana, Drake May launched into orbit. 18 out of 25 for the Patriots. On the orange. Drake May there. He should actually probably be like right there. We have Washington, Kelly, Lewis, Aikman, McLennan, Dickey, Bailey, Fatanu, Wiggins, Westbrook, Long, Manning, Latham, Porter, Dawkins, Bo Jackson, Braswell, Montana, Caleb Williams, Kurt Warner, Rakestraw, Sanders, Robinson, D'Amico Ryans, head coach for the Texans, also former linebacker. Go to Phillip Lemons. Then we have Smith, Warner, Cribbs, Neighborsworthy, Cole, and Ladd McConkey. I just don't think the Raiders pick Sanders because they have Geno Smith. If they're bad, there's just so many quarterbacks in the draft next year. Alright, let's get in the box 10. We have McNabb, Winslow, Johnson, Washington, Williams, Johnson. We have Neighborsworthy, Coleman, McClellan, Campbell, McCardell, Means, Wiggins, Esiason, Newsom, Drake May. We got Hall, Witten, Davis, Heap, Polk, Moon, Michael Vick, Bo Jackson, Cooper, Charles Okoye. We have Brian Dawkins for the Eagles on the gold, 20 out of 50. Horo, Rice, Peterson, Bettis, Brooks, Moss, Sims, Kelsey, Jenkins, Richardson, McMahon, Manning, Franklin, Kelly, Lewis, Aikman, Robinson, Dickey, Bailey. We have Sweat. Oh, Romanowski, that dickhead. We have 103 out of 250. That's who that is, Romanowski, right? Or is that not Romanowski? We have Benson, Stroud, Gronkowski, Smith, Gore, Gates, Levis, Young, and Guyton. Big Jones. We have Daniels. We have Peyton, Smith, and Sanders, Ellis, Fluton, McMahon, Smith, Jordan, Bradshaw, George, McCaffrey, Sanat, Bledsoe, Greasy. We got Steve Young, Gray. We got Seahorn. Got John Elway for the Broncos, 10 out of 10. On the black, I cannot remember what this insert's called off the top of my head. 10 out of 10 for the Broncos and Jared Archer. Put that right there. Nice hit. You got Sherman, Dijon, Bo, Montana, Bettis, and Shipley. Can't remember what that insert's called. We hit a couple in baseball as well. There you go. Star Fractor. It was on the tip of my tongue, and I was like, I didn't want to say some random shit. You gotta be like, this fucking dummy. On the black, Star Fractor. Oh, that's not Romanowski. My bad. What's the last pick of the third round? Because I thought it was pick 96, but clearly it's not it. I'm assuming there's like compensatory picks at the back end of these rounds. Does anybody know how many picks are in the first three rounds? Assuming we're getting to the end here, it looks like it's like Philadelphia, and then is it these two picks, and then we're going to the next round? Is that? Oh, it looks like there's Minnesota after that. All right, box 11. Another quarterback autograph here. You got Dickey, Bailey, Kelly. You have Gray, Stroud, Rattler, Drake May, Shipley, Levis, Steve Young, Cooper DeJean. 21 out of 99 on the blue. Say Garcia having a pretty good time with the Eagles, but not a good time with the Commanders. We see if we get a Daniels will pop up here. We got Robinson, Jones, Gates, Brooks, Benson, Corum. Benson again. We have Sanders, Robinson, Marino, Gore Jr., Flutie, Joe Montana, Brett Favre. Jenkins, Greasy, Bradshaw, George, Franklin, Sehorn, Bledsoe, Beebe, Jordan, Montana, Bettis, Newton, Sanat, Lewis, Dwayne Bowe, Terrell Owens, DeJean, Cribbs, Atwater, Eli Manning, Guyton, Long, Archie, Warner, Ellis, and Joey Porter, Westbrook, Aikman, Lassiter, Long. We got John Elway for the Broncos on the 68 out of 99 on the Blue Galaxy Greats. Jared. We have Warren Moon, Memes. We're going to have Gronkowski and Franklin for the Broncos. It's going to be Troy Franklin on the orange. 21 out of 25. Going to go to Jared. Got Jerry Rice, Newton, Batch, Kuechly, Griffin, Williams, Brady, Jackson, Aikman, McMillan, Reed, Sharp, and then Mitchell. Keon Mitchell. 133 out of 150 on the purple. I don't think he goes undrafted. We got Mitchell, Peyton, we got Barton, Neighborsworthy, Coleman, Corley, Ryans, Elway, Smith, and Washington. I don't think he gets past the 4th round. I mean, could be wrong on that. I mean, I've been wrong about it before. I thought for sure the Steelers were picking him in the 1st round, so who the fuck knows? At this point, if I was the 49ers, I'd pick him right now. Because if you pick him and Purdy doesn't want to sign for decent money, you can just switch over to Sanders and let Purdy go elsewhere. Alright, last box. Good luck to everybody. I know the wealth hasn't necessarily been spread around too much, but it has been overall a good box in my opinion. Or a good case. Box. Good luck to everyone. We got Peterson, Charles, Okoye, Wiley, Kelsey, Rice, Manning, Elway, Nix, Bradley, Moss, Sims, Hartman, Jaden Daniels, Smith, Richardson, McNabb, Irvin, George, Flutie, McMahon, Plumlee, Bradshaw, Elway, Young, Newman. You have Bledsoe, Greasy, Ozzie Newsome, 9 out of 25 for the Browns. With John Clark. We have Kitchens, Bettis, Seahorn, Pratt, Slovis, Lewis, Bowe, Montana, Bullard, Kelly, Culpepper, Beasley. We have All, Manning, Warner, Sanders, Worthy, Westbrook. We have Chris Long, Steve Atwater, Brock Bowers, Atwater on the gold. It's going to be a 22 out of 50. Broncos. Porter, Doug Flutie, Vic, Vidal, Griffin, Gronkowski, Long, Smith, Kuechly, Joe Montana, Michael Vick, Roman Wilson, Stroud, Dickey, Bailey. Yeah, Reed, Levis, Young, Richardson, and Manning. Trice, Jones, Gates, Eli Manning, Davis. Dan Marino, we got a Stella Nova. Bo Nix. Die cut Stella Nova. These are case hits essentially. That's going to go to the Broncos. And Jared. Kurt Warner. Got Mims. Cribbs, Sanders, Robinson, and Morgan. And that's going to be the break. So a quick recap of the hits. We got Atwater on the gold. We have Newsome on the orange. Mitchell on the purple. Elway on the blue Galaxy Greats, the blue Cooper DeJean. We have Sweat on the purple. Dawkins on the gold. We have Ryans on the green. Guyton on the Nucleus Refractor. Gore Jr. on the blue. Marino on the purple. Jerome Bettis on the blue Galaxy Greats. We have Wayne Corbett on the purple. Charlie Batch on the green. The white border. Dan Marino. McMillan. Nucleus Refractor. We have Kurt Warner on the blue Galaxy Greats. The purple Bruce Matthews, the Titans. We have Suggs on the green. The purple Rod Smith. We have Plumlee on the purple. Molds on the green. Dawkins on the purple. Kuechly on the green. Slovis on the white border. We have Bullock on the green. Ed McCaffrey on the Galaxy Greats blue. Newman on the purple. And Cooper DeJean on the Nucleus Refractor. Into what's on the hit board. I said I'll get you guys added to a group with the orange. We're going to have Troy Franklin on the orange autograph. Then we have Brady on the gold. We have Tom Brady on the Planetary Pursuit Mercury. We're going to have Wilson on the white border. We're going to have Keyshawn Johnson on the orange. Irving on the purple. Terry Bradshaw on the 22 out of 25 on the orange Ray Wave. Orange Ray Wave, Brooks, Benson, and Corum. We're going to have the gold lasers launch into orbit. Jim Kelly. The orange Ray Wave, Drake May launch into orbit. Stella Nova, Bo Nix. We have Warren Moon on the orange Ray Wave. We have the Sun, Caleb Williams. The Sun, Xavier Worthy. We have May and Brady, 44 out of 99 on the blue. John Elway on the 10 out of 10 Star Fractor. Black. We have Brock Bowers on the orange Ray Wave, 18 out of 25. Boomer Esiason on the Super Fractor, 101. And then we're going to have Caleb Williams, 48 out of 50 on the gold lasers. And that's going to be the break. That was the third round of the draft is over, or they're just cutting to the fucking news because it's 11? It's 11:30. All right. That's the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night. I don't know. Did the Heritage close? I know it's pretty close. Let me double check. I think there's only one team. I think there's like 2 teams left. No, there's 3 teams left. If that closes in like, I guess about like 11:30 or so, we'll run it. Can always run it tomorrow afternoon. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night. Be safe. I will, football-wise, I'm not sure if I'm going to bring a mixer with me down to Georgia or not. I don't know if you guys want to see a mixer. I can grab some stuff from Panini and some stuff from Topps, like get some Inception, some Cosmic. I'm assuming you guys don't want to run this back Cosmic-wise. I could do like a random teams, like 2-boxer, 4-boxer, and see what the interest is. Either way, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. I will see you guys either a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. Hopefully at the very least for Heritage. The Tribute 5 case is still kind of slowly filling as well. Appreciate you guys. Good night. Be safe.